reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. With pressure and sack, and we can tackle inside the 10.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. On the run, he'll let it go. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No,
the pass rush gets home.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. Using his legs here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, UTSA. As they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field here. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking deep for the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Fires it to the wideout. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
2nd down after that previous play. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackle, but 1st down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, James Madison.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and trying to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. They'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
To the air, it's Sorsby. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Kirk, it's James Madison in front right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. Handoff to the single back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's not going to get there. The defense raises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Defense not pressing this time. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Breaks loose at the 40. And the freshman makes an excellent catch and run there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Oh, what a grab!
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And the Roadrunners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. That's exactly what they did right here.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Now it's second down here. Looking to throw here. Short pass finds the tight end.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Brad near the sticks. It's Allen. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that to...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either...
Oh, and a great diving catch near the right sideline. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. And they do finally catch him. Good effort by the returner, but time runs out in the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. The Roadrunners will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. The same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. The pass Passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Fires it on the move. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Big set. Here's second down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes it.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, James Madison. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. Playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Strategy. Punt team on the field on first down. We'll see what he can do with the return. And he's out of bounds here on the return. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quick throw to the left side. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the Roadrunners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass, it's Sorsby. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. And the Roadrunners pick up enough to get a first down there. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying for a touchdown here. Touchdown, Roadrunners, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. And he gets into the end zone, so it builds the lead to 8 now.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this two-point conversion. Nice call.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. James Madison's offense back out there now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
It's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback keeps it here. to the 25. Touchdown, Dukes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Because I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Sorsby. He's running out of time here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down in distance. Do a good job at dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Fired into a tight window and picked off. It's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a quarterback keeper. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. And the Dukes will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He's got his man in the open field. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Sorsby. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets some space and on the 30. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And UTSA has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll try a pass here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Now he's stopping him on that say.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Grab made by the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They don't block the defensive end. You show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Able to convert on third, sets him up now, first down to the 22.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. On the move now. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, James Madison.
There you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. He breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
And he makes the grab for the two-point try, but there's a penalty marker down. This is going to be a crucial call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Surprised they didn't go for two. BAT is good. Still down by one, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. To the air, it's Sorsby. Running out of time in the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The Roadrunners looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they'd given up. But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
They bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. Inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Caught over the middle. Smith. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
Wants to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a designed QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
The pocket breaking down. He makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Signs the quick throw. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to walk after catching the ball.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Dukes will have to punt this one away. Ball fielded near the 35. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. We reach the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. To throw, it's Sorsby. Finds his man, it's Allen. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from the slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking tackles. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? He gets loose. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Sorsby. Looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, He just takes off, reminds this defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
He's sacked to be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. We're going for it. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Defense is coming after him. Caught near the goal line. Fighting, but he won't get in. The defense stops him just short of the goal line. What a play.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
2nd down play coming up. Fighting him off.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.